How do you get 20 Pikachus and 20 Charizards onto a bus? You Pokemon. That's my favorite joke of all time. I'm pretty sure almost all of you guys have heard it. Probably from me, because literally that's my favorite joke of all time, and everyone thinks it's stupid, but it's such a good fucking joke because you Pokemon and then Pokemon, and then it's just funny. It's just clever. That's just like the epitome of comedy right there. That's quality grade A joke. So yeah, you want to impress a girl, or you want to impress your friends, or your teacher or some shit, you tell them that joke, and they will immediately be swept off their feet. Anyway, hi. I don't know why I felt like telling you guys that. I just figured if you didn't hear that joke before, you definitely needed to hear it. I have a battle for you guys, and it is a rematch against my friend Mac. Definitely check him out. All his links will be in the description. We did have a battle before. I will also post that in the description. And he does have his end of this battle on his channel, and I will also post that in the description, so there will be a lot of goodies in the description for you guys today, so definitely check them out. I'm running the same team as I did in my last battle because I just love this team a lot, and Mac is running a different team. I'm really afraid of that Gyarados, I'll tell you that right now. I have no idea who he wants to open with, but I'm just gonna open with my Landorus, because when in doubt, just open with Landorus, and he decides to open with his Gyarados. I'm like, that's kind of okay, because that gives me kind of at least some kind of way to deal with him, because Gyarados is really threatening to my team. He decides to go right for the Dragon Dance as I go for the Stealth Rocks. I know I can take a +1 Ice Fang, so I was going to U-turn so that when I switch into Empoleon takes no damage. Unfortunately, I get a flinch, which really sucks, because if he predicts my switch into Empoleon, he could easily one-shot my Empoleon. But he actually goes for another Dragon Dance right here, which is fine with me because that will put him at +1. But I'm just gonna switch right back into my Landorus and put him at at neutral again. But he goes right for the Earthquake. I thought he would go for an Ice Fang, predicting my switch into Landorus, but I actually just got a free switch into Lando, so that is good with me. I don't want him to go for another Dragon Dance, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sack off my Landorus because I did have U-turn on it, which actually was kind of a bad play on my part because U-turn was definitely not going to finish it off. Anyway, I was forced to bring in my Hitmonlee and go and waste my Unburden right now because that is the only way I can outspeed the +2 Gyarados and to force him out. So that is fine with me because I do have another Unburden and I have a Choice Scarf on my team. So the Unburden on my Hitmonlee wasn't too imperative. I'm going to switch in my Florges on his Will-O-Wisp because he did have the Intimidate, so that is telling me he is the tanky variant. And I'm going to predict his switch into Golbat and go for the Psychic. Had he not switched into Golbat, Psychic is my only move that will hit his Arcanine. So luckily Golbat does come in, probably predicting a Toxic, and I am going to 2-hit KO this Golbat because he's probably going to want to defog. So that is great. I didn't really mind not having the Stealth Rocks as long as it kills off his Golbat because I don't really have too much to deal with his tanky Pokemon. He sent in his Conkeldurr. I wasn't too sure why he did that because I know that I can kill his Conkeldurr. But he is actually going to do enough damage to so that we will double down this turn, which I wasn't really expecting. But at the very least, Florges got rid of, how many Pokemon is that? 2 or 3? I don't know, but Florges did a good number on his team. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in Excadrill because I don't know who he's gonna bring in, and my drill is Scarf, so I am fine with whoever he decides to bring in. I am predicting that he doesn't know that I have the Scarf, and that he might think that I would go for Rock Slide, predicting his Noivern, so I'm just gonna go right for the Earthquake. He does stay in, and that was a wonderful catch for me because that is another threat out of the way, getting his Raikou out of the way. He brings in his Arcanine. I'm going to predict his switch into Gyarados and bring in Hitmonlee because Hitmonlee will outspeed without the +2 on that Gyarados. But I'm going to predict his switch into Arcanine and then go for the Stone Edge. I'm hoping for a crit here, to be honest, and I do get it. I know that's really shitty of me to hope for a crit, but I mean it is Stone Edge, and Stone Edge is a high crit chance. Unfortunately, I'm definitely not going to outspeed a Noivern, so I just went for the Fake Out for the lulz, so Hitmonlee could just kind of have the last laugh even though it failed, like he still got his little text at the bottom. I'm going to predict a switch back into his Gyarados from his Noivern because obviously he's going to have to switch out of his Noivern and go into my Hawlucha. I really thought this high jump kick would kill, to be honest, but damn, Gyarados is fucking fat. I honestly thought that Ice Fang would also kill me, but damn, Hawlucha is a fucking boss. So I'm just gonna go for the Power Herb Sky Attack so that I will outspeed his Noivern. And get some damage in on the Noivern. I mean, there was no way Acrobatics was gonna kill it. Maybe if it was a crit, but yeah, maybe if it was a crit. But I couldn't hope for a crit on Acrobatics. Hoping for a crit on the Stone Edge is completely different. But I'm gonna finish off this battle with Empoleon. I see he is locked into Flamethrower. Either way, his Noivern really had nothing from my Empoleon. I'm just gonna finish him off with an Ice Beam. So yeah, good game, Mac. That was definitely a really fun, really close game. It was definitely cool to see your new set of Pokemon. The battle that we had before was a lot different, and I definitely see a lot of improvement in the way you battled, or maybe like the first time you just weren't expecting a lot of different things and all that stuff. But anyway, definitely a much better battle than the one we had before, because it was really close, that one. I think it was 2-0 that time. But yeah, good game. Guys, definitely check out Mag, like I said. And I also just want to take this time, since this was kind of a shortish battle, I just want to take this time to tell you guys that I really, really fucking love you guys. I know I tell you guys that all the time. I just really don't want you guys to think that I don't mean it and all that stuff. And I'm so fucking gratitude. I am so fucking gratitude. No, I'm so grateful for you guys and all of your support. And I know I don't have like the best content, or I don't know how to do graphics and stuff. But you know, my YouTube is a hobby, and I just like posting videos because you guys like watching my battles and stuff. So it's like, why not? You know, like, it's just something that I like to do because I find enjoyment in it, and then you guys find enjoyment in it. So I mean, it's just a win-win for everybody. And anyway, I just want to say thank you guys so much for being here with me. Seriously, you don't know how much you mean to me, and I love you so fucking much. And yeah, hope you guys are having a good day. Okay, I gotta go now. I talk way too much. I love you guys. Bye. Don't forget to tell your jokes to your friends. Bye. I mean, my joke from the beginning. Bye.